Let's bring it back to the Blue Couches to welcome in our final guest for today, another first-timer. Steve Moradian is with the Hagen History Center. We're happy to welcome you to the show for the first time.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah, my pleasure. You've got four new exhibits at the Hagen History Center. We've been talking about one with the anniversary of St. Vincent Hospital. Steve Osborne's been on to tell us all about that exhibit, and that's open for everybody to enjoy right now.
It is, yeah. They did a very nice job. They're up on the third floor of the Watson-Curtsey Mansion. They're celebrating 150 years, as Steve mentioned. They've kind of gone on, done their promotion, so I'll just touch on that. But then kind of going at the same time and related is the Sisters of St. Joseph have done a beautiful little exhibit. They're actually celebrating, I believe, 165 years in Erie.
Okay.
So they have an anniversary as well. We like to work with our community organizations, particularly with anniversaries, but it doesn't have to be an anniversary, but it often works out that way.
And the Sisters of St. Joseph started St. Vincent, correct?
They did, yeah. So they're kind of going separately, but at the same time. So they did. We want to thank all their volunteers with their hard work, but they're going at the same time because it made sense. So those exhibits kind
of go hand in hand.
They do, and they're on the same floor, so you can kind of see them at the same time.
That's great. You're also taking a look at Erie's founding families. I bet this one's fascinating.
Yeah, so I just opened the doors to this exhibit before I came over here, so it is brand new. We are looking at some of Erie's founding families, specifically the Sanfords, the Spencers, and the Colts. So people might be familiar with some of those names. Judah Colt was one of our early pioneers, came here in the 1790s, found a Colt station, you may know. And then a lot of these families did really amazing things that we still see now. Particularly, I wanted to highlight the role of early women in Erie. Laura Sanford not only was one of really Erie's first historians and did really amazing research and writing on Erie's history, but she did amazing artwork and drawings and poetry, and then she was instrumental in founding what was called the Home for the Friendless at the time, but became the Sarah Reed Home.
Okay.
So yeah, a lot of these these early Erie families did these incredible things that we still enjoy to this day.
Absolutely. Who was the third one that you mentioned? The Colts and
the Spencers. Yeah. So the Spencers. Judah Colt Spencer was Judah Colt's great nephew, and he came here to work for him the early 19th century. And his family ancestors really did amazing things as well. Lavinia Spencer, his wife, was a Sanford. So all of these families are kind of interconnected.
Yeah.
And
are they all from the same time period?
They are, yeah. So this is the first generation of their families. Many of their ancestors stuck around and did things well past this period, which unfortunately we don't have an exhibit room big enough to highlight all of those people. But this is all late 1700s into about the 1860s.
There's also an exhibit for Erie's Polish roots.
Yeah, so that's going to be opening in October. So I'm not
still
going,
working on that.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch on that today. That's going to be hosted by guest curator Bobby Selecki, who will be talking about that on his own.
Okay.
But the other three are open right now, and will be open. The two on the third floor will be open through the first of the year, and then the other one will be open at least 6 months, possibly longer.
And for those who don't know, what's the address there, the Hagen History Center?
So we're at 356 West 6th Street. If you're familiar with the Watson-Curtsey Mansion, that is where we're located. We have a couple buildings, but that's kind of the hallmark. We are closed this weekend for our event, but we'll be open back up on Tuesday. So
okay, and hagenhistory.org if you'd like to check out the website. So you're a curator. How did you get into that?
Yeah, so I have a master's in public history. I have an undergrad in public history from Mercyhurst here in Erie. I'm from Erie. Actually, most of our team is, so it's kind of always nice to celebrate Erie with our exhibits and stuff. But then I have a master's in public history as well, and moved back here. And
your favorite part of your job?
Touching the stuff. I get a really unique view at history, but particularly Erie history, and get to see some really cool things.
That's wonderful. Yeah. What's been your favorite exhibit so far since you've been at the Hagen?
I did a really cool one on signs. We had a lot of local business signs and advertising. I really like advertising, especially like vintage advertising. That was really fun to do. And we also did a really cool one about Erie brewing.
Oh yeah,
So,
yeah. That's fabulous. Thanks for the work that you do to keep Erie's history alive.
Yeah.
Again, those 4 new exhibits are all available. The last one about the Erie's Polish Roots, that's coming in October.
It is,
next
yes.
month. But the other 3 are up and running, and you could visit them at any time at the Hagen History Center. Go to hagenhistory.org for times. And is there any cost to get in to enjoy these?
There is. It is $12 for adults. We do have a discount for veterans and students. I don't know what that is off the top of my head,
that's
but
all right.
yes, it's $12.
Perfect. Well, Steve, it's nice to have you on the show today. We appreciate
thank you.
it.